career-wise, Gemini, so make sure to leave room for romance to keep a healthy balance. Lover Venus visits your sign from June 23rd to July 17, making these days ideal for taking a vacation either alone or with your other half. Driven Mars will be in your sign starting August 20 until the rest of the year. While still direct, Mars could make you also hungry for action, and while it could be fun to stereotype its retrograde motion starting on October 30th, could get you involved in some serious relationship drama. Choose your romance or deals wisely. Cancer. You'll have a good romance, Cancer, and in 2022 you will get to focus on all things love. The January retrograde of Venus will have you review your approach to partnership, so don't hide from doing the work, because with the cosmic lovers Venus and Mars meeting twice in your relationship sectors in February and March, you get the chance to build the kind of love that will stand the test of time. By the time November rolls around, get ready to release all the deep-seated fears and insecurities you have left, as intense Mars retrogrades in your sector of the subconscious mind. Leo. If relationships have been difficult, you must be feeling the presence of stern Saturn in your 7th house of partnership. And Leo, this trend continues in 2022. Good relationships take effort, so don't shy away from doing the work. That being said, if a relationship feels asphyxiating, it might be best to move on. Use the March 6th Venus-Mars conjunction to figure out what you really want. After all, Jupiter in Pisces might have you realize that what you need is someone who you can merge with completely at a spiritual soul level. And this year, that person could very well arrive by the fall, if not the summer. Virgo. Life is looking sweet for you this year, dear Virgo. Jupiter blessing your 7th house of partnerships is what dreams are made of. Mark the week of April 12th in your calendar as an incredible time to take a relationship to the next level, or even meet someone who would be perfect for you. On March 6th, you also receive a beautiful merging of the cosmic lovers, Venus and Mars, in your 5th house of fun sex. You're a busy bee and a hard worker, Virgo, but in the year ahead you get more out of life when you dedicate more of your time to romance, connection, and fun. Libra. You begin the year on an intense note, Libra, with your ruler Venus retrograde in Capricorn during all of January. Changes around relationships may take a lot of your energy. The good news is that your efforts will soon be rewarded. The vibe around your love life gets better as soon as Venus meets with Mars, first in mid-February and then again in early March, setting off the sexy fireworks all around you. However, your absolute best time to fall in love or commit to someone new comes in the fall, once Venus spends time in your sign between September 29th and October 22nd. Scorpio. Get ready to leave everything you know or think about love behind, as the south node of destiny parks in your sign. All beliefs are up for release, including those around partnership, as 2022's eclipses instigate major changes in this area of your life. One of your focuses for the year is commitment. You're learning how to merge with someone in a freer, more liberated way. If you're single, you could end up meeting an eccentric but fascinating personality. This is especially true around the February 17th Jupiter-Uranus sextile, when the cosmos could put you face to face with your own destiny. We will open the door to it. Sagittarius. You're heading into an interesting year when it comes to love. In 2022, your romantic life could feel like a dichotomy, as your ruler Jupiter switches back and forth between your 4th house of home and your 5th house of fun. At times, you will feel ready to commit and nest with someone, and then you will want to be free and want to go out all the time and flirt. The truth is that you'll take a special kind of person that can keep up with your pace, so keep this in mind before fully committing your heart to someone. We're gonna skip Capricorn because we already read that, and we're gonna go to Aquarius. Life will be moving at such a rapid speed for you this year, Aquarius, that at times you might not even be that interested in the dating scene, but with decentralized monetary systems like cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. I'm not even sure how I managed to read that last sentence because all of those words were so long, but yeah, I managed to do that somehow. In 2022, Uranus and the lunar nodes will unite to bring us a complete upgrade when it comes to money and technology. While this trend will be active during the entire year, we will feel it the most during the summer. By the time July arrives, the upgrade that occurs around technology, apps, art, food, nature, and even space exploration will be almost unbelievable. All this to say that now, more than ever, it will be important to keep up with the latest trends to jump on this revolutionary wave. While the era ahead does promise more abundance, the cosmos will be challenging us to see, do, and approach things from unusual perspectives. Part of this new paradigm also gives way to the expression of more individuality, so we can expect to see even more people abandoning their corporate jobs in favor of more financial freedom. Now let's find out what's in store for your finances in 2022. Again, Capricorn comes first. Since last year, Saturn in your second house of income has been delaying the flow of money. However, at a deeper level, its presence in this area of your chart is helping you consolidate your long-term financial security. For you, the year ahead is about working smarter, not harder, Capricorn, and part of this process is learning new skills, adding new talents to your money-making toolkit, and learning how to use your resources wisely. Lastly, with the North Node of Destiny entering your fifth house of fun, you're also being productive when you're enjoying life and all the beautiful gifts it has to offer. Now let's go back to Aries. You begin this year with Venus, the planet of money, retrograde in your sector of career. While this transit is bound to bring confusion, take advantage of this opportunity to reevaluate the way you make a living. Putting in the work will be worth it, because with the North Node of Destiny activating your second house of possessions all year long, the rewards will most likely show up in very tangible forms. Abundance in all its forms will find you between May 11th and October 27th, when lucky Jupiter visits your sign, making this month your best bet to assert yourself. Taurus. You have a high-quality lifestyle to maintain, so you never shy away from hard work, but this year making money takes on a completely new form as you advance your knowledge and skills in technology, social media, and the latest trends. You're a person of habit, but with wild child Uranus in your sign all year long, you invite more money and abundance when you spike your routine and mix with the new and exciting characters. We dare to say that 2022 could really be your best year yet, so don't shy away from channeling your rebellious, original, and eccentric side. Gemini. For you, Gemini, last year was about resurrection, and this year you get to build on what you started. With magnanimous Jupiter in your 10th house of career between January 1st and May 10th, and then again from October 28th to December 20th, you could start your own dream business or land a promotion in your current position. The only thing you need to do is to stay focused. This year, working with a mentor or financial planner can make a huge difference in your future financial outlook, so keep an eye on someone who can help you along the way. This person could literally come out of Saturn in your 6th house of work has meant reorganizing your mindset around your career and your approach to money. This transformation to your finances and routines continues in 2022 to the point of maybe even changing jobs. You see, Virgo, the year ahead is about discriminating between what's useful to you and what isn't. This will be especially true during late March, when you might decide to take a new job or commit to a completely new, exciting, and innovative, profitable opportunity. This year, you can have it all as long as you take care of yourself and avoid burnout. Next up, we got Libra. Libra. How healthy is your relationship with money, Libra? This question could repeatedly come up for you during this year ahead as you begin to shed your insecurities and old beliefs about the subject. The notes of destiny will be activating the two parts of your chart that relate to wealth. You're about to enter a 2-year period that will bring changes and adjustments to you and your partner's income, if you have one. If you've been considering making a career move, the April 12th Jupiter-Neptune conjunction is your best chance to land an incredibly well-paid job. Scorpio. You are heading into a year of massive change, Scorpio, but don't worry, you will have plenty of opportunities to make money as Jupiter's expansive energy inundates your 6th house of work between May 11th and October 27th. In fact, you might have to do more selective with your load to avoid burnout. As you pick and choose, go for the projects and especially one-on-one partnerships that are original, innovative, and give you freedom of expression, because in 2022, money and abundance in all its forms find you when you let go of control. Show your brilliance and invite more synchronicity into your life. Sagittarius. As Venus retrogrades in your financial sector at the beginning of the year, it could seem like your finances are getting off to an intense start. The good news is that you can use this transit to really take stock of your financial strategy. In 2022, you could find sources of income in the most unexpected places. The heavy influence in your 6th house of work and routine signals the chance of running into a professional realization that could be crucial for your growth. Pay attention to the signs, especially around the summer when the universe could be calling you to upgrade and modernize your set of skills. I was about to say Capricorn. We skip over Capricorn and we go to Aquarius. With stern Saturn in your sign, you're learning what hard work means and entails, and this influence will continue in 2022. While it might not be the most fun of times, this powerful transit is helping you build something that will last the test of time, and with charitable Jupiter dipping into your 2nd house of money from January 1st to May 10th, and then again from October 28th to December 20th, sweet rewards are already on the horizon. Lastly, if a change in career has been on your mind, this is the year to take that big leap, regardless of how radical it feels. Last but obviously not least, Pisces. You are heading into one of your best years yet, Pisces. With Jupiter in your sign at the beginning and at the end of 2022, you're about to experience an amazing amount of growth. The key to your success comes as you explore the merging of your creativity with your communicative side, and how technology and social media can help you spread the word about your talents. If you're looking for a raise or an opportunity to launch a new business or product, use the months between May 11th and October 27th, which is when your 2nd house of money will be receiving big help from the universe. And now we're gonna be reading about the astrology events coming up this year. We hope you're ready. Astrology events in 2022 will bring a generous amount of change and force us to re-examine what's truly important in our lives. Whether it's an eclipse or a conjunction, we've rounded up the most noteworthy happenings to put in your diaries so that you're up to date on the cosmos plans. As our horoscope predictions indicate, life will feel accelerated and there will be lots to take in, but you can handle whatever comes your way. Personally, we're especially looking forward to the stellium in Pisces. Fortunately, we have the help of expert astrologers. towards areas like security, finance, and structure. But if there is still the typical commute flare-up, so be it. The second very important event is Jupiter in Pisces. It's going to happen on January 1st and last up until May 9th, 2022. The first part of this year could very much be about giving, according to Simmons, and it's all thanks to Jupiter's placements in Pisces. I think that's going to be that precursor for all of us to shift our perception to be more spiritually attuned and more compassionate than being selfish with what we do have. Simmons, I'm not very sure. She continues, it's going to be a really beautiful transit that breaks up the seriousness of how we transform our values and restructure our finances. Pluto Return is the next big event. It's gonna happen on February 20th, 2022. The United States can expect a brand new astrological event in 2022, and it's the Pluto's return, which only happens once every 248 years. Although it might take quite a bit of time for this planet to achieve one orbit, it will back a punch once it's complete. For many countries, the Pluto return signifies a period of upheaval, radical reassessment, and change, says Campbell's Powell. It has marked the end of empires, but also new forms of government and structure. There is no going back to how it once was. Pluto destroys what no longer serves us and creates a new path forward. This notion might seem a bit overwhelming, to say the least, but think of it as an opportunity to get rid of things in our lives that are not suitable for us. Next up we have the stellium in Pisces, and it happens on April 26th, 2022. Again, this is stellium. When 3+ planets are grouped together in the same sign, is particularly exciting for matters of the heart, which just so happens to be the love horoscope predictions we were waiting for. I'm thinking that's going to be really good for love and romance. Montefiore says it's going to be a huge day for commitment, people getting engaged or even married around that time. All of the cosmos are flocking to Pisces, quite literally. Jupiter, Neptune, Venus, the Moon, Mars, and asteroid Juno. Phew. It's an especially pleasurable time that will also focus on creativity, travel, and the things in life that bring us the most happiness. It's a really good lineup for following one's dreams, Montefiore adds. Now we have the eclipses. So again, therefore, just like the Mercury Retrograde dates, you might be hearing my cat purring right now because he is close to the mic, but I don't think that's gonna be a problem. So April 30th, 2022, partial solar eclipse. May 15th until 16th, 2022, total lunar eclipse. October 25th, 2022, partial solar eclipse. And November 7th until 8th, 2022, total lunar eclipse. The eclipse's axis is shifting to Taurus and Scorpio, and Simmons believes we're going to start rethinking what's truly important to us as a result. It's a whole year of figuring out what we value the most and what's worth that commitment, she says. I feel like when we look towards lunations, the eclipses are going to take precedence because it's going to be very, very different than what we experienced last year. During these astrological happenings, expect to examine your values in a new light. Mars Retrograde. It's gonna happen on October 30th, 2022. As the height of spooky season, the universe will urge us to take a step back, though by all means go all out with those Halloween celebrations. Mars backward rotation is a time for re-examination, particularly within our careers as the planet rules drive and ambition. It's about working less and really revisiting what we truly desire. Montefiore says it's a huge period of rethinking was it for this video. The second part, as you can probably see, is a little longer than the first part because there's way more components in this one. But I hope you enjoyed this, and if you made it this far, make sure to subscribe